Teachers pay teachers. What is the future going to hold for this platform that has allowed many former educators and many we're currently still teaching to actually make extra income or even be their mainline income? So maybe about 2022, I put out a video. Here lies teachers pay teachers. I remember the thumbnail. I can't remember the title. I think it was like teacher pay teachers is dying or something like that. I knew it wasn't dying. It's tongue in cheek stuff, but in this day and time of artificial intelligence, and not even artificial intelligence, that's not even why I'm even making this video. Though I even made a video which you should check out. No more teachers, how AI is replacing teachers, but this video is not even based on that. So surrounding districts by me, and I think even my district itself that I'm currently with, they're going to they've actually have put this block on teachers from using teachers pay teachers products. And a lot of the times it's because of the consistency. Most of the questions and everything else aren't standards aligned, skills aligned. I even have a product line I've been pushing for years. I haven't pushed it in a long time. If you get it, great. If you don't, that's great as well. But that's because my product line was actually, it's skills based, but it's not based on Common Core standards. Or if you're living in the state of Texas, like I am, it's not based on TEKS or anything like that. It's just general skills, because I don't know what the Common Core standards are and how those things actually. I don't know what everybody else's standards are state by state, which is getting much, much harder to actually do the products for teachers pay teachers. And right now I'm doing other things in terms of trying to make sure that I earn extra income, such as providing consultation services to other teachers, other things. So if you're interested in that, if you're a teacher watching this and you need help and you need somebody to talk to or some things to work out, I may be able to help you. So link in the description below. But for the most part, I wonder what the fate of this platform is going to be, because the market for teachers pay teachers, the audience is primarily teachers. The consumer base, the customer base is teachers, educators, PE coaches, whatever. Okay. What is going to happen? It's a combination of things. If school districts are blocking teachers from using teachers pay teachers, no more. As a matter of fact, they're actually purchasing these curriculum sets such as Amplified, whatever, HMH, whatever the case may be, all these other curriculums, and they already come pre-built with their own substitute assignments, last minute lesson assignments, whatever the case may be. These curriculums are being pre-bought, and districts want the campuses to stick only to that curriculum. Do not want them going off task, even if it is for a last minute assignment that you have to plan for a substitute teacher. Okay, things are rapidly changing right now, and I wanted to make this video because it really, I've always, even though on this channel, I know my audience base wants to only talk about the bad. They want to drown in the negative. Teaching is bad. Teaching sucks. Education is terrible, right? They just want to they want to stew in that pit of darkness. But I always still like to come up with an escape plan, because I know that because people want to kind of stew in that little like pit of darkness, I want to make videos to show teachers that they have options, that you're not just limited to what you're doing in the classroom. You have other things that you can navigate towards. If anything, this channel should be an example. I'm going to do a video based on every extra income hustle, side hustle, whatever you want to call it, I've had over the past decade. And trust me, I've had a lot of them. I made some money. I lost some money with trying to do marketing efforts, whatever the case may be. But I've had, efforts, and you need to diversify beyond just trying to shoot on teachers pay teachers. The next thing that I'm actually trying to do is build an app. I'll release more, information on that in the future as I continue to develop and have information for it. But what is going to happen to the customer base for teachers pay teachers when if we do go to teacherless classrooms? You watched that last video that I did, no more teachers. What is going to happen to the customer base? If there are no more teachers and everybody's leaving education already, that was already weakening the teacher base. What is going to happen when campuses look at schools, the innovation schools such as in Austin, Texas, schools in UK are going teacherless, and they're just providing these AI models to actually teach the kids? Remember, I said that the whole goal for a lot of campuses, when you look at the actual rating system for teachers, is to eventually get the teacher out the picture anyway. Because In order for you to be considered a highly effective teacher, we'll just call it that. In order to be considered a highly effective teacher, advanced, distinguished, whatever the rating is, you have to be out of the way. As a teacher, you shouldn't even be teaching. The kids should reach a point to where they're teaching themselves. And by golly, that goal is manifesting itself in real time as we speak. Now, while these schools are coming off as these independent private charter schools, I guarantee on the surface, underneath it all, there are campuses, there are districts watching carefully, watching in the shadows, lurking in the shadows, trying to see how well these schools succeed and how quickly they may need to implement these AI methods into the classroom. So what are you going to do when, if you're a person, a teacher watching this and your own teachers pay teachers, and you notice that your teacher base is dwindling? What are you going to do? And maybe you have some success. Maybe you're watching this video and you're like, I don't know what this guy is talking about. I'm making lots of money on teachers pay teacher. I'm thriving and everything else. That's completely cool. That is fine. I still think though, even with that said, you need an escape route. You need to have a plan B in the direction that you're going. Let this video kind of be an early warning. I hate to use the word warning. I was going to try to think of something else, but let it be an early warning that let it not lead to something where it's a I told you so, because you didn't plan effectively, just because you let today's gratification, instant gratification and riches ruin your spoils for tomorrow. So you really have to think about those things. I like teachers pay teachers. Like I said, I've been on there. I have a pretty decent rating for my product line. I'm not really pushing it right now, just moving on to other things. But one of the things I want to trust is doing my own writing. And I want to build my own course products and do those things, teach people how to use software. And I'm going to make a video here on my other channel. I'll share it via this channel soon, but I want to be able to show people that there is one quick way and easy way that you can actually make money no matter how advanced AI gets right now. And well, let me just say, until AI reaches that advanced state to where it don't need humans at all. But right now at this moment, there is one method. Whether you have a degree, you don't have a degree, if you take this one method, you should be able to do something and put some money in your pocket. I'll share that in a little bit. But again, if you're on Teachers Pay Teachers, now's the time to start maybe looking for some alternatives. That teacher pool is dry, man. The water's running dry. No Boys to Men. The water's running out. I don't know how fast it's going to run out between artificial intelligence development, the new curriculums that these districts are implementing and imposing on teachers, to restricting that they can't use any Teachers Pay Teachers products, and other factors. You guys start thinking ahead. You guys start really looking at, paying attention to the writing on the wall, the signs in the sky, wonders, lion signs, whatever. I'm getting into biblical territory right now. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. I'll talk to y'all soon.